Hello beautiful beings, welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't seen you guys in a real long time, but I want to do a little update makeup video because y'all, you know, a lot of people ask me, even when I'm like in the grocery store, how is your skin so like not cakey when you do your makeup? How does it look so nice? So I want to show you guys with a tutorial and, you know, give you some little updates into my life. So yeah, I hope you guys like the video. Enjoy. Your girl is not a pro, so you'll be using whatever I got. If you got any tips, please let me know, especially for brown skin tone. And I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So this is my face, bare face, no makeup. I'm kind of like, well, depending on if I'm sleeping good or not, but last week a girl was on her period. I was breaking out here, and sometimes, you know, I grow a little stash too, and like, you know, some hair here and there. And also for my brown girlies out here, you know, it's hard to find a concealer or a foundation, especially when you change, like, your skin color changes like the season, and it's just difficult. And I heard like even in Ulta they do like matte shading or whatever, which I definitely have to do. But for me at least, when I get started, I first started off using Elf, and I still use Elf, this one. Till this day I still use this, but it is definitely a bit darker than my complexion currently. That's just because it's still cold out, and it's not summer yet. Until summer really hits, then my skin color changes. Recently I got this Morphine 2 foundation. I've only wore it like twice. It says it's medium coverage, and it's, I don't know what, it's a hint of caramel. I think that's what it's called, tan with natural undertones, which also works well. And with this, I also got, this is my first foundation, you guys. Other than that, I've been using this since I started using makeup. I got this, it's from ColourPop, and I don't know what color. It says medium 100W. I don't know how to tell you guys what is what, but let's take my hair down and let's get started with my daily makeup routine while I give you guys updates. Let's get up close and personal, you guys. So, bare face, no makeup, just put on this that I stole from my sister. I recently got this, it's like a vegan serum, and I've been testing it out just because I needed like a serum, and I feel like, you know, I can't completely tell you guys how I feel about it because it's kind of new, but I usually just kind of if it's not, it's kind of expensive, y'all. Like, your girl is cheap. Like, this was 22 bucks, and I was really trying to not make my skin break out, which I feel like did help. But usually I have my homemade body butter that I just use to give me that like that clean look that you guys, that I get comments on. I have been using concealer, which I've been using all the time. I've only used this Morphine like twice, so I've been using, to match my shade somewhat correctly, this that I showed you guys and this together. Guys, when I say with my beauty blender, I mean my, like, this, don't even make fun of me. This is the award-winning beauty blender, Ishorya's #1 beauty blender, and we love her. We love her. She's doing the job, and I'm gonna start also using these, but for now we're gonna use both. But I usually will be using this. So what I do is I take this, underneath eyes. I turned 18 October 1st, and we went to Chicago. Maddie and I will put up some pictures. Maddie, me, and Babita went to Chicago, and yo, it was so fun. I usually never get out of like the States, and like whenever I do get a chance to get out, it's just so refreshing to me, because it's just like, I need that, you know? And it just makes me super happy. I usually do this, kind of put it on the areas I kind of want and need it. And I learned this from James Charles. Take your beauty blender and wet it and then squeeze it out, because it'll be more effective. So I'm gonna go wet this. I'll take my wet beauty blender and I'll just like go over it. I usually don't put a heavy coat unless if I really want to. Okay. To continue, I also got my license. I have a Subaru, and your girl is loving to drive. Like, I'm telling you guys, I've been driving as much as I can. I didn't even get all my hours in, but like they didn't even ask me for it. So I was fine. Other than that, I'm graduating next month, and that's kind of like scary, not gonna lie. So if you guys know me, like, in my life, like my parents didn't go to college, people around me didn't really go to college and stuff. So, and I didn't even think I was gonna go to college until sometimes I put a little bit more, just because sometimes it comes out looking a little bit more paler than I am. But I didn't want to go to college till this year, which is a big thing for me. I applied to a bunch of colleges, which is kind of like nerve-wracking because that's not something I'm used to doing. So I really had to advocate for myself, talk to counselors, but I do have some good people around me that helped me through that. So I applied to Davenport, Ferris, GVSU, and MSU just to see if I would get in, and I don't even know how, but your girl did get in. And I went to go look at the campus. It was really nice. I love the fact that it's big and like you can go anywhere. And it's just like, I like that type of environment where it's like city vibes, because where I live isn't so much city vibes. But the next thing I do is I usually go in with either my brow or this, which is like a bronzer color pop for your side of your face. But when I did get this, it matches the shade of my skin already, so it's not like a big difference. So it's not like, I don't know. So I'll probably do this, pretending like I know what I'm doing. And then eventually just go down here, go down, and then I never do this, but I will do this right now. Grab a different sponge, squeeze it, take the water out, right there. Now I usually just kind of go over it. Go underneath to kind of like contour, but very lightly, I guess. And I feel like, because this is the new one I got, if I feel like this isn't enough, I have this palette, which I have used so much, y'all. If you can tell, tell my setup too. I use this palette so much, so I go in with this or this down here. To continue, I'm going to community college, so I can get my credits out of the way, and then from there I think I'm gonna transfer to MSU or something else. I'm still deciding. After deciding, it did something. I don't have a eyebrow gel, so what I have been using is just my hair gel, and honestly it works, so that's what I've been sticking with. It doesn't like take everything out, but it doesn't completely stay up as I like it to, so I use this, but I use it like barely anything. Take this dusty eyebrow gel, dusty eyebrow pen I have, pencil, and I just go in. Like I go into town. And I just kind of like do this. Once I've decided what I kind of like, I go into the other one. Don't come at me, I know my ish is dirty. Anyways, I was saying, I'm gonna have to see where I end up going. I'm gonna go in for business, because you guys know, like, I took a business class last year at the tech center, entrepreneurship, and I absolutely loved it. And I've been literally, like, even when I was a kid, I was selling snacks, I was selling crystals, I was selling Pokemon cards, like, and I was going door to door selling like jewelry. And one time our family friend gave us jewelry, right? And I was so dumb. Like, I went door to door selling it, and she gave it to us, and I went to her house, and I was like trying to sell it to her. She's like, "Are those my jewelry I gave to you?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't remember what I said." Oh my god, that was such an embarrassing moment as a kid. Like, why did I even do that? I have no clue. Anyways, so thinking back at my life, like, even when they asked me what I wanted to be when I grow up, like, I said a YouTuber, so I don't know. What kid says that? I don't know, maybe a lot, but no one in my class. Everyone's like, I want to be an astronaut, like, I want to be, I don't know. And, you know, I said it with pride. And look at me now. Not posting in like 3 years and going back. Still, you know, I still love what I do, and I still have been filming because I'm taking a media class, which is like a year program. I don't know if you guys have that. It's like an extension of school, but it gives you credits for college. But we've been literally, I'll post some stuff up. We literally learning how to make commercials, learning how to make like music videos. So first thing we did make was a music video. I made 2 music videos. Now we're working on our final film. Like, and I love, like, I've always loved working with cameras, love like being, creative and doing, I don't know, creative work that makes me just happy. Doing eyebrows or doing hair can be so frustrating. It literally makes me want to have a mental breakdown sometimes, because these eyebrows are just like, they just don't when you want them to. And it's just, right now it's not one of those moments. It is acting up a little bit. So for my blush, I usually will go back in with eyeshadow. I don't actually have a blush. Until I get one, I will continue to use my lipstick, which I've been using for literally like a while now. And I will go back in and blend this out. And then I take my eyelash curler, and while in the topic of college, I'm gonna go in for business, maybe something in the finance field. I did think I was gonna go in for law, but I thought about it, and it's not gonna be the field for me. Like, forgot to tell you guys. I really love this, and I forget it's waterproof because it's hard to take out with like just makeup remover, but it's the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Waterproof Mascara. So our wrap up is going to community college for 2 years and then transferring, and you know, gonna continue to do YouTube, and then on the side, I don't know if you guys know, but I've really been trying to work on creating my own skincare line, which it's been in the making for some time now, but your girl is really trying to perfect it before I really put it out there. My storage went out, but I just do like 1 to 2 coats of mascara. I don't know if you guys can see, to really give it that oomph. What else do I need to talk to you guys about? I do want to create more I don't know, professional content with you guys. I want to create more lifestyle videos, some makeup videos. Yes, I'm going back to my eyebrows because these things are me out. And honestly, sometimes you guys, I take this because I don't have and I'll just like go over it very gently. Oh yeah, I was talking about, I really want to create more, like, I was gonna say adult content. No, I'm not making none of that. But I was gonna, yeah, so more lifestyle videos, more like going off to college videos and like how that is, and like let me know if you guys want to see that, because like, do you see the difference? It pisses me off. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I've been working as a cashier, and when I tell you, being a cashier can be like stressful, and working with customers. Luckily, I work in like a Whole Foods cashier type vibe, so that is like much easier. But the people I came across just the other day, this lady, she was banging on the freaking self-checkout because it wasn't working. She was getting so frustrated. Her kids were with her, and I was just like, what do I even do? Like, and there were lines. Whoops. And there were lines, and I was just like, oh my god, lady. And like she said, she told her kids just to go into the car, and she was so frustrated. She's like, why isn't this freaking thing working? Like, this is why I don't shop here. And lady, like, why are you even here if you don't shop here? Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand. And then there's so many creepy men that hit on me. Oh my god, it came to the point where I literally had to tell my manager, because it was just like, it was just not it. It's to the point, like, this one man even told me, he's like, oh, I wish I was younger, to the front desk people. Oh, I wish I was younger because she's so pretty. Or like, oh, I wish I was young, and he was like pointing at me. And then this other dude, like, I think this was Friday, this other dude, older man, I swear it's always older man, he was trying to finesse me into changing a price for him. Like, excuse me, sir, what are you doing? Even though your girl might not be the best at math, she knows a little something, so enough to know, like, hey, these two don't add up. He's like, these two sauces, they're supposed to be $7 for 2, and I was like, okay, whatever. I was looking, I'm like, it is 7, I'm pretty sure. And I was taking out my phone to do calculations, because, you know, I can't always do it on top of my head, because you take the discounts at the bottom. It's like, whatever. And he's like, no, you don't need to take your phone out, like, I'm telling you. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take it out, just clarification, whatever. And this man was literally just, and then I showed him, he's like, oh, and he went to the front desk, and I thought he might complain, but he didn't. So, well, whatever. Going back with the same thing, I'm gonna take these 2 colors, and then I'm gonna use it on the top of my eyes. So, and this one lady, she's like, your skin's so colorful, and I was so confused. And I don't, like, okay, people say those things, whatever, that's fine. People, okay, I don't mean like all of them are bad. Like, there's some people that are actually really, really nice, and they're like super. I've met a lot of cool people, whenever you're dealing with customer service, y'all, like there's always gonna be some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? See, this is what's with my eyebrows. Like, it does that, and it's just so unattractive. I don't know if you guys know how to fix that. Please let me know, because I just don't know. After I have this done, I will go in with this color on the sides of my face. This one too, the sides of my face. And I will just to do the little top ends gently. Same with this side, my nose, and the tips of the ear. If I do have some more time in my hands, I will this color or like this color, somewhere between here, depending on how I'm feeling, because I really like putting like pink too, but I'm usually going for like this, and I'll put it at the inner corners of my eyes. I have been saying bombastic side eye, criminal side eye. I don't know, that literally has been in my mind the entire day today. And yeah, so last thing, if I don't do which is like a freckle tip, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I don't know if today I'll do it, maybe I don't know, but sometimes I will go in just to make like little marks. And then I go back and tend to just like tap it in. This is when I have more time, but I'll like usually go in and kind of, I'm gonna get rid of this one, like. And lastly, I take this dirty ass brush. I don't have a lip liner. Okay, sometimes I'll wear this lip liner, but it's not coming back up anymore. And for Christmas, I got this, which I love. I really need to get more. It's the Wet n Wild underline. You know those things that people are wearing under their eyes? But I need to, it's like almost all gone. So sometimes I wear that at the bottom. But usually I'll take this, go back with this, or even if I have like a brush. But mainly, I've really been trying to focus on trying to finish school and do a good job in there, because it's stressful. Until I have this. Okay, trust the process, y'all. Trust me. Okay, and then I go back and I use the same shade that I used in the blush. Remember this little color right here? And then I go under to give it this look. I really like noticed certain colors that it looked really well on me. If I'm not using gloss, which is like the e.l.f., I don't know, lip plumping gloss, then I will usually go in with a, yo, this is all worn out. It's like a, just a, I don't even know what to tell you guys. I'll go back to my e.l.f. And then bottom. My camera's gonna die, you guys. This is kind of like my finished look. And then I use the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. This one. And I just... spray. And also learned from James Charles, take the beauty blender. Usually I dab it on my lip a little bit. And if you dab it down, it like soaks it in your skin and it makes it like stay longer. So that is what I usually do. And then I will, so this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment if you know, liked it, or if you dig my look. This is kind of like what I like to do. Oh, there's something outside my face. Like if I have usually like I don't do the freckles, I usually do the lips. Sometimes I don't put like eyeshadow on, but this is like kind of like my, what I like to do on a normal day, but in like more fast-paced, like rushing before I go to school, or like rushing before I go anywhere if I don't have a lot of time. This is kind of like my normal makeup style. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Love you guys so much. Let me know what videos you guys want to see, and I'll definitely be posting more, especially makeup, because I don't know, I enjoy doing it. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I love you guys so much. Mwah.